In this part, we will talk about net, audio parameters, hotkeys, and the security policy. In net settings, you can configure access to your cloud service. You have to follow the link to the registration page. After registering, a confirmation email will be sent to the specified email address. After your registration is confirmed, enter your credentials and click Sign In. You can also log in with your VK, Google, or Facebook account. Then, press the plus button. Copy your access key, paste it into the token field, and click the Connect Domain button. Upon connecting, the domain status in VMS changes to Net Connected. Setup is now finished. Now, let's consider the audio parameters settings. These parameters are applied to voice communication between the client's microphone and the camera speaker. In the audio source field, select the system device to be used as the sound source. Click Apply. Audio parameters are now configured. You can use the hotkeys option to set action shortcuts for both standard keyboards and joysticks. There are 6 hotkey modes in program. Global mode keys are available in all modes. Live video display mode, archive viewing and search in archive mode, time compressor mode, alarm classification mode, programming mode for launching macros. Select the necessary mode in action, then press a key combination, or joystick button. You can export and import hotkey configuration to and from the client via XML files. Now you know how to configure hotkeys. Security policy options allow you to configure the password policy, user account locking policy, and filter of allowed IP addresses. If necessary, you can set the minimal number of characters in user passwords. You can also set the number of recent passwords for each user to be stored. Entering 0 disables password history storage. If this value is non-zero, passwords stored in history may not be reused. You can also set the password expiration time period in days. After the time interval expires, the user will be prompted to set a new password. A 0 value means the password will never expire. If you need to put complexity requirements on passwords, select the corresponding checkbox. A strong password contains letters, special characters, and numbers. It must not include common names such as admin. If you need to limit the number of sessions per user to 1, select the corresponding checkbox. Set the number of failed login attempts to lock a user's account. A 0 value means the account will not lock after incorrect passwords are entered. Set the duration of user account locks on failed login attempts in minutes. A 0 value means that the account can be unlocked only by the administrator. By using filter of allowed IP addresses, you can narrow down the range of permitted IP addresses for clients. To do this, enter the address range and subnet mask for whitelisted IP addresses. Now, all other clients will not access the server. You have now configured the filter for allowed IP addresses.